Hey everyone, it's me Vivian and welcome back to my channel. If you're one of my regular data science viewers, then this is very different to the kind of content that I normally make. But I thought that I would switch things up today and film a get ready with me as I'm about to head out to dinner with some of my friends. I've never filmed a makeup tutorial ever in my life, nor do I know what I'm doing. And I also don't have any mirrors, like any handheld vanity mirrors in my apartment that I can use. So I'm purely looking at the viewfinder. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is my bare face with skincare and sunscreen that I put on like when I woke up this morning. It's currently 5:46 and I'm about to head out at 6:30 for dinner. So I've sweated through the whole day and I've done nothing to touch up, but I'm just gonna put on foundation straight on top of that. So I'm currently testing out the Dior Backstage, which I've heard really good things about, and I like the way that it goes on. It feels like pretty good coverage. I'm just gonna put a blob onto the back of my hand, and I am using the viewfinder as a mirror, so please excuse me. I don't normally do too much makeup now that I work from home every single day and I have no office to go into. So when I do get a chance to go out and have dinner with some friends, I try to put in some effort so I look okay. I've always been someone who's applied makeup with my fingers. I could never be bothered to clean my makeup brushes. Okay, I'm really struggling with this viewfinder. I might need to go find another palette which has a mirror inside. Using my contour palette mirror. Maybe put some more onto some of my problem areas, which has kind of been blurred out by the ring light, but pop a spot right here. This has to be the most chaotic makeup get ready with me anyone has ever seen. Alright, I reckon my foundation is looking decent. What do we think? Still some redness around my chin, but I reckon I'll just leave it. So I normally brush out my eyebrows next. I've had this Etude House drawing eyebrow ever since I went to China back in 2017 and picked that up, and I've always just been repurchasing it because it's really cheap. When it comes to makeup, whatever I kind of get, if it works, I'll just end up repurchasing it. So this is probably my 5th or 6th time I bought this eyebrow pencil. I'm sure there are better ones out there, but this one's cheap and it works, so I would just stick to it. I used to have my eyebrows like microbladed, but then once COVID happened, I just never really went back to touch up on them, and now I just end up like plucking them every week or so. My eyebrows are really far apart, so the one time when I went to get them microbladed, my microblading girl was like, you should draw your eyebrows closer together because you'll look more symmetrical. So I guess I've been doing that ever since. So now that my eyebrows are drawn in, I go in with some contour. This contour was the first one that I just picked up, and I use a very little bit of it, but the other day I dropped it on the floor of my bathroom and it completely shattered, so that's kind of really sad. I just pick up a bit on this brush and pop it in and go down the side of my nose to give the illusion that I have a higher nose bridge. I feel this step makes a huge difference when my nose is relatively flat, and this really helps add a lot more dimension into my nose, like in and around the brow bone, and then bring it down the side of my nose to make it look like I have a much taller nose than I actually do. Alrighty, so now that I have my eyebrows and my contour done for my nose, I normally then move on to my blush. So recently I picked up this Rare Beauty blush. I heard a lot of good things about this product and picked it up one day when Sephora was doing a 20% off sale, and I tried to get the more popular shades, but the only one left in stock was in Courage. So I thought, you know what, I'll just give it a try. So I just popped like this little bit onto the back of my hand. You're going to be really light with your application because it is extremely pigmented. So a little bit really goes a long way. Sometimes if I put it onto my cheeks directly, I have these 2 red blobs that I just can't even get rid of. So I always do it on the back of my hand first, just to be safe. And then just kind of puff it around my cheeks until I look reasonable. I actually think that's enough. Let me check it out on this mirror. I used to be really scared of blush because I'm someone who gets red cheeks naturally, but over time I've grown to actually like going really heavy with the blush. So now that my cheeks are done, let's move on to my eye makeup. So for my eyes, I also keep it pretty simple. I have very hooded eyes and uneven eyelids. So this like double eyelid often goes away if I eat too much and my face gets really puffy. So normally I just use the same contour shade and I sweep this as a base across my entire eye. And I just go in with my fingers and pop it across my entire eyelid, like add a smooth base layer. And now that that's on my eyes, you can see, I then go in with this like Bobbi Brown. I only own 3 makeup palettes and I just smashed the mirror out of this, so I've covered it with some Christmas stickers, as you can see, and the middle lipstick stuff I've never touched. So I just really use these eyeshadows around the side. I'm gonna go in with like one of these brown shades and try make the edges like a little bit darker, almost like deepening the outer third. And I go across like both of these on my fingers and really roughly apply it to the outer corner. I really should be using an actual mirror and not the viewfinder, because this is not a vibe. I'm not the most precise person, as you can tell. Don't like to use makeup brushes because I don't like cleaning them. I actually grew up watching like all the OG like YouTubers like Bubs Beauty, Michelle Phan, and grwm. So I've always watched like their makeup tutorials and how they did their makeup every day. But I've never thought that I would be sitting here filming myself getting ready. It just doesn't feel right, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, whenever these eyes look blended enough, yeah, I reckon I'll just leave my eyes as is. The next thing I move into is like highlighter. With this like white shade in this palette, I just go in with my ring finger and I pop it like at the top of my brow bone to add some like dimension into my face. I'm also gonna add some more shimmery shade in the middle of my eyes just to open that up. So yeah, back to what I was saying earlier, I have a Japan trip coming up in 1 week's time. This is actually my very first break that I'll be taking ever since I started work full-time almost 7 years ago. And I feel like I'm like approaching that like 7-year-ish stage where I almost just want to quit my job and just do nothing for a while. So I'm really looking forward to this break. Anyway, under the eyes, been trying this new like Korean East Asian douyin kind of thing where people put like a brown shade underneath their eye bags to even highlight the eye bags. No idea if that did anything. Actually, I don't know, maybe on camera my eyes do look a bit like bigger, I don't know. Next I'm gonna move into, have this Bennett tint highlighter that I've had for like probably 15 years and I really should replace it, but I still got a really good amount left. So I'm gonna pop some of this into my inner corners to open up my eyes. It's something I've been doing for a very long time. Alright, so now that that's on, oh, it looks pretty good. That is probably my eyeshadow done. I might actually go in and deepen the outer corner just very slightly with the darkest shade in here. But I'm so excited for my holiday. I'm taking 13 days of leave and I'll be in Japan for 16 days around all the main cities. And I hopefully will be vlogging all of it and keeping track of how much I spent and documenting everything. So please subscribe if you're interested in that. I reckon I'm just missing eyeliner. So I do my eyeliner in a very specific way just because I don't know how I'm going to do this, because normally I have a mirror that I don't have to hold, but today I'm just going to do it in the viewfinder actually. Let me readjust. I'm going to be using the viewfinder. My eyelids are pretty hooded so I can't go in with the eyeliner too heavily. Oh no, I definitely can't do it in the viewfinder. I'm going to sit my contour palette on top of my ring light and use that as a mirror. Alright, so let's go on with this. So what I do is I only draw on the outside, otherwise I feel like it covers up too much of my real estate on top of my eyelids, which I don't have very much to begin with. So I will just start it now and only drag out my eyes a little bit. And pull it up, and then I end up connecting just a little bit inside. Alright, and I reckon that's one eyeliner done. So like I kind of go down and then go back up for a very small cat eye. I'll do the same on the other side. My bus is in 24 minutes. I need to get going soon. So I reckon that is my entire eyeliner face look complete. Oh, nearly dropped my contour palette. Now I need to quickly do my lashes and my lips, and I reckon I'm good to go. My apologies for how chaotic this entire video is. I also don't have many lashes and extremely stubborn Asian lashes, so let me try and curl them properly and put some mascara on them. I used to do like lash extensions, but I couldn't be bothered to do them before this trip. Oh no, I've got an eyelash in my eye. Whatever. Alright, left eye time. Okay, that looks pretty good. You can't really tell because I don't have many lashes to begin with, but there you go. Now I'm gonna apply. I've got this Chanel Volume and Care Lash Primer that I purchased the other day. Don't really know if it does anything. This is my second time using it. So you're meant to coat it on your lashes and then apply mascara on top of it. What I don't like about it is it leaves a white cast. If you can tell, like my lashes look a bit crusty right now. So I just really have to make sure my mascara will actually cover it all. Alright, so that's now done. I really need to hurry up because I need to leave in like 10 minutes. And then the last step, this is some mascara that I picked up in Japan from Kate Tokyo. I quite like this mascara, but it has dried up because I purchased this 6 years ago, the last time I went back to Japan. Alright, right eye's looking good. Do the same for the left eye and let's call it a day. Alright, I reckon that is my eye makeup all done. I'm gonna go in with this Muse Dewy Lip Tint in the shade 7, and I just kind of smudge it around. Otherwise, this is probably my entire makeup look complete. I'm now just gonna pop in some jewelry, some earrings and some necklaces. So I'm actually wearing Ana Luisa earrings that I received from them early last year, I would say. And these are probably my favorite ones that I wear like all the freaking time. So these are their, I've got a hair in them. So these are their celestial moon and star earrings that you would have seen in some of my previous videos. I love this. I feel like it just looks so pretty when it's layered. Now, can I get my earring in? So I love the way that this hair is so dainty and it just looks really nice. This entire video is a mess, I'm sorry. Okay, so now that this one's in, I'll just pop the moon one onto my other ear. It is really hard to do when you're like, firstly when you're running late to dinner. I have a 6:29 bus and it's currently 6:11, so. Okay, I've worn these so much. Sometimes I even shower with them because I forget that I'm wearing them because they're so like small. They're 14 karat gold on sterling silver and none of the golds come off. The quality is still like perfect, which is really, really nice. I'm also gonna wear this 14 karat gold herringbone necklace just so my neck isn't so naked. Again, this is a necklace that I've actually repurchased for my mum. I really like the way that it looks. I feel like it would look super cute with like a layering one, but I might just go out like this because I am running awfully late. And for my ring, I have on this crisscross ring that I really, really like. I love wearing jewelry. Like I'm always decked out in earrings, bracelets, all that. So I never take off my ring in the shower, and this ring quality is so good. Like none of it has tarnished. None of the little diamonds have fallen off. So I really vouch for their quality. At first I was really doubtful because I saw them like all over like YouTube, but their price points are actually quite good because they're usually on sale. If you're interested in checking them out, I will have a, I think 20% off code in the description box below. I'm gonna try getting these earrings into my second hoop off camera because using this viewfinder is really not it. But yeah, otherwise this is my final look. I reckon for my first time at doing makeup in the viewfinder and in camera. I feel like I've done okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe I'll contour like my face slightly just to add some color. I don't know if it does anything, but so yeah, that is my finished look. Thank you for sticking around all this chaos. If you're still here, I really appreciate you, and I will be back with more of my regular data science content soon. I have 2 videos that I'm just currently making my way through editing and filming them. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. As always, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!